Hey everybody, it's Friday, so instead of doing a recent good crossword, I am doing an old New York Times crossword. I've been doing them on kind of anniversary, so I'm doing an August 25th puzzle. This particular one is from 1962, which is a Saturday, but so far it doesn't seem like the difficulties have changed over the course of the week. I should look up when that actually started happening, but as far as I can tell, it hasn't happened yet. So normally a Saturday would be a very difficult puzzle, but I don't think that's going to be the case. It's not going to be any more difficult than these are just by virtue of them being so old. Interestingly, the author here is unknown. I guess it wasn't listed with the puzzle, but the editor is still Margaret Farrar. She retired sometime in the 60s. But yeah, let me just dig in here and see how this goes. Last week I managed to get everything with no help, which was a shock to me, but we'll see how this one is. In blank, briefly. White Latin. I took Latin in college. I should know this. Oh no. Swain. Okay. Second hand. Let's say used. Dutch. Maybe a Dutch oven. Dream in French. Okay, used and oven are not going to both be correct. Curved mark over a vowel. Okay. Suffix with bed, home, etc. Hit hard. Wings anatomy. This might actually come up nowadays too. How many little Indians? I assume 10. Part of TV. Tele? I guess that's technically. Enthusiasm? Maybe elan? That's still a word. I think aller is the wings. Hospitable phrase with the. Could this be SWAT, like the welcome? No. Bedstead, well, homestead, but not bedstead, right? I'll come back to that. Queen of Carthage? Nope. Kind of China. China is capitalized. Firmament? Mound. So like a pile, maybe? I don't know. Gentle touch, like a dab, a tap. Austin heroine? Maybe Emma? So be it. It's blank. Front of an army. Structures along a river. Okay. Arabic letter. Nope. Add the pineapple. Spring flower. That could be so many things. Habituate. Eats very little. And more colloquial. And an abbreviation. Like et al, but that wouldn't be colloquial. Okay. Center. Weight. Is of a higher class. Jeez. Maybe these are harder. Monk's title. FRA? Is that right? No, brother? Well, brother would be FRA in French. Immortal entity. In addition, maybe also? Soul might be an immortal entity. Dwarf, runt. Lowest part. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Okay. School age. 6. Payments of a sort. Oh, foot would be the lowest part. Okay. Phone repairman's word. Printer's need. Oops. Ink. I don't know. Models. Okay. Scent. Let's try odor. Paddle. Or. Astringent. Exposes to moisture. Like rots? I don't know. With the hospitable phrase. Expert slang. Bone of the nasal septum. Cleaning tools. Okay, one of the bases, is that going to be first? White frost, rhyme. Self-assurance. Natural resource. American poet. Moon color. Panda, koala, panda. Willome? What? Is that a word? Okay, circuits. To the southeast yet? Ireland personified. Simpleton. And cats. Finally some Spanish, I know. Gatos. Melody. Pavilion. Post? I don't know. Blank time very quickly. Coral reefs. I don't think post is right. On equal pressure from every side. Bases. Auxiliary word as be, seem, etc. Is it a something verb? Could this be a plum? Panda. Half masks. French. Easy gate, amble probably. Nope. not going to be both of these. Polar. Yeah, okay, the moon is blue. Lapse. Is forest a natural resource and more? What do you think? Loop? 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 Donut. Reparations. Yeah, this is mops. Okay, okay. Doing something. Phone repairman's word. Ah, is of a higher class. Outranks. Inks? Like plural? Maybe printers needs, right? Yeah. Structures along a river. Ments? Like M-E-N-T something in front of that? Vandals. Mars, and is this center midst? Weights. Or is this going to be like onuses? This is an S. Yeah, let's undo that. I was thinking mound for this, but that isn't a clue here. That is a clue. But in one of the puzzles we did before, there was a dupe like that. Because like this could be up something. Like onuses fits well here. Maybe not. Spring flower. Unless this is at some, is this like a lotus? This could be diets, right? The pineapple is a weird clue. Not just pineapple, but the pineapple. Is it, so is that slang for something? So this is probably an S. Is bedstead a word? Homestead is a word. Hit hard would be swat. Okay, I don't know if this is right. Like welcome. The welcome mat is out. Okay, okay. This might be mound. Okay. What is this? Vandals. Oner? Expert? Is that a word? Vomer? I don't know. Queen of Carthage, is that Dido? So be it. Is that a way of saying amen? I don't think so. Gentle touch. No. Huns? Is that a word? Were the Huns Vandals? Were those the same groups? What would be center starting with an H? Queen Anne's lace? Which makes oven correct, but not used. Kind of China. Sorry about that. Had to take a phone call real quick. Okay. So I think printers need must be inks. Today I feel like that clue would be pluralized. Printers need. Okay, models. Phone repair man's word. Test something? Testing. Yeah, okay. If there's G at the end of the word, you should figure ing, and I don't know why I didn't think of that. Simpleton. Ireland personified. That's not going to be like just Irish or something like the Irish? I don't know. Okay, on equal pressure, okay, that's like isostatic maybe? Pavilion tent? Aria? Would that be a melody? And ninny for simpleton? Keys? K's or keys? I actually don't know. In no time, very quickly. Okay. Okay, chipping away at this. Models. Norms, okay. Astringent. Alum, I guess. An idol without basis. Rets can't be a word. Paddle. How's that not or, though? Rets? I feel like this is Krang from last week where I said that can't be a word, and then it ended up being a word. Just like... I was going to say the same thing about Eret, but maybe this is Erst? Half masks might be loops? It should be plural, yeah. But rets... Like wets makes sense, but like what would be here? And astringent, is that alum? Paddle. Well, later on we'll find out. Okay. This is probably link verb. Structures along a river, embankments. Okay. It's it's a boy. I was thinking that as I was deleting it before. I think that's where I cut off the video. Um, Firmament. Does that mean like building? Or weapon or something? So be it. Well, what letters can start before M here? Smog? No. Could be a vowel. Okay, gentle touch. What can this be? Lay? Gentle touch. Way? That doesn't seem likely. Mound. All right, let's see if I can make any progress on the Northwest. This came up 2 weeks ago, just a bunch of French that I did not know. Okay, in blank, briefly. In a word? I was thinking like, oh, is it some Latin word? But yeah, oh, worn for second hand. Still don't know what swain means. It feels like a word I've heard, but okay, white is alba. I'm remembering this. Breve, curve mark. Lover? Is that what a swain is? Kind of China. I'm thinking Dresden here. That's a city in Germany, though, isn't it? What fits here? Front of an army. Like a line? Like deafen, deaden, leaden. I feel like this should be a noun of some kind. Heaven? No. Okay, what about the Northeast? Weights. But yeah, I don't know if Huns are correct. Are the Huns different than Vandals? Probably. Add. And can it really be mound when that is one of the clues? I feel like this came up a couple weeks ago. Today that would be a no-no. That would be like, you can't use any of the words that are in clues as an answer. But like, what else fits here? Well, I guess is something like Vomer. No idea if that's right. Or Valmer. So this could very well... So the M is correct. Outranks is correct. Yeah, the N and the R are correct here. Can I imagine anything else being here? Expert. It's slang, too. So, like, was this slang in 1962? When my parents were kids? Center. Spring flower could be anything. Arabic letter. Don't know any of them, really. That's right, the pineapple. Okay. I was like, maybe it's like pina colada. Like maybe that and a pen would be add. Okay. Now this doesn't look like a word. Weights. Okay, let's get rid of Huns. And more colloquial. Plus? That's probably going to be an S at the end. What letter fits here? R doesn't make a lot of sense. Weights. No. OAN? No. Oops. Oh, owners doesn't make sense. What would vandals be? Okay, habituate is probably going to be a nur, or is it en-nur? In-nur? Okay, aleph is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Hebrew and Arabic are closely related. Is it going to be aleph? Or aleph? He eats very little, fasts. Okay. Lily? No. Is Lily with two L's? No, Lily has one L. Center. Heart. Okay. Okay. Lilac. Ounces. Yes, there is a U there. All right, all right, all right. Just need the west here. Heap. A mound could be a heap. Gentle touch, not pay. That's not a good answer. So be it. Maybe it's a boy is not correct. It's... Oh, but it feels so... It feels good there. Maybe I should just guess something and then I can check where my errors are. Yeah, okay. Front of an army van? No. Something. Okay. Yeah, the puzzle's completely filled. Let's just check where my mistakes are. Everything but it's a boy. Okay. Well, it's probably Pat instead of gentle touch. And it was amen. It's a bet? Oh, I guess you would say it's, yeah, it's a bet. Okay, so again, I didn't have everything correct, but surprisingly more than I expected. These are fun in a very different way that like modern crosswords are fun. I guess I don't do, there are like a brand of crosswords that are like super hard crosswords that I don't do a ton of them because the experience of like sitting there and staring at a puzzle to me is not all that much fun. But this is a weird sort of variation on that. Where like a lot of those are like going to have long words that with really ambiguous cluing, and I think these aren't like that ambiguously clued. It's just like I don't know what swain means. I don't know the French word for dream. although I'm looking at this, like Revelry is probably related to that. So it's difficult, but like so far I've been able to power through a lot of this without that much help, and that's a little surprising to me. Because I have looked at a couple of these before I started doing these videos. But okay, again, if you enjoyed this video, I do these old New York Times puzzles every Friday. So yeah, subscribe if you want to keep seeing these. My other ones are modern crosswords, usually indie crosswords that are especially good. Otherwise, thank you for watching.